Welcome back to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast, where we talk about all things smoked meat and so much more, including hilarious stories about our farm-to-table lifestyle and our love of the outdoors. I'm your host, Trevor. This week we're talking about smoked beef back ribs. Remember, the full video with recipe gets posted to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast group on Facebook. We're growing a community of barbecue and cooking enthusiasts. Be sure to post your pictures and videos, ask questions, and discuss with other members. You can hit subscribe on any of the BBQ Beautiful reels to join, and while you're there, give us a like to grow this community even more. Don't forget to get qualified for the Barbecue Brag to Win giveaway contest. Episode 36. Let's do this. All right, Kyle, here we are again.
Yeah, and with some
Beef back ribs. And so typically around here in the stores, you see a lot of short ribs.
Yeah, that's typically what I see.
And so I cut some, so we butchered those cattle, some back ribs to give them a try. So, and these are just your simple base layer smoke.
Okay.
Keep it simple so we can taste that good beef.
Yep.
But it's like we were talking, so again, we're doing multiple cooks in a day, and we tried that crazy injected pork rib.
Yeah.
No smoke ring, and these just get an incredible smoke ring.
Yeah.
They just suck it up. So they look good, they smell good.
Do you still do the brown sugar and butter and
Nope.
stuff for the wrap? No? Just
Nope.
let them rip?
It's just base layer done. Let them
Okay.
go. So it's just, and compared to short ribs, these are so thin, right?
Right. Yes.
So
Yeah, that's when I noticed because I didn't know what I was walking into. So when I picked up the stove there in the tin foil, it's not the typical rib that I see, right? They're usually those big fat things and the bones sticking out the end.
Yeah.
And it's a lot different than what I typically cook or see.
Mouth's watering because
They smell damn good.
we
that's
got a little
sure.
sample before, and now I'm hungry, and
Yeah,
the smell.
yeah, these are going to be good for sure. But yeah, so do butchers don't really typically cut them like this then?
Probably at the butcher shop. It's been so long since I've really been in one, other than Mahogany there,
Right.
that I just don't see them at the store, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you can source them at lots of places, but
Okay.
in our store, they're not cutting them.
Yeah. Okay.
But lots of short ribs, and I love short ribs. So the wine braised, and
Yeah.
put some smoke on them first, and then braise them. They're absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
But I don't think these are going to be horrible either.
Nope, not at all.
So make sure you pull the membrane on these, because it's thick
Okay.
compared to pork. Like, if you like it on pork, you can get away with it, whereas this is like,
Right.
would be very chewy.
Okay. I don't like chewy. So
But yeah, get in there
Alright.
and
let's get into this. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of, what we're going after.
beef back rib.
Mm-hmm. All right. I don't even know where to start. Mm. Mm-hmm. Such a different flavor
Yeah,
compared to the pork ribs that we just had.
right.
Mm. Yeah, these are definitely good. And easy, right?
Mhm.
Beef ribs are so easy to make.
I just love beef. You don't need to dress it up with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Just that beef flavor, and that's just base layer.
Right. Yeah, I love your base layer. It's like chunky. The salt and the pepper and all that kind of stuff. It's chunky good. Yeah. Definitely good.
Definitely a lot less meat than a short rib, and different texture.
It is. I find it tougher
Mm-hmm.
for sure than the other ones.
Yeah. And those are usually slow cooked down to where you can just
Yeah.
crumble them.
Right. Yeah. These were 4 hours, the same as the pork ribs, or?
These took just shy of 6
Okay.
hours.
Okay. Yeah. Then you wrap these?
Yep. Just because 10 to 4 in the morning was an early enough wake up.
Yeah, right.
This is one cook. Typically, I don't like to wrap. I just like to let a beef rib go.
Right. Yeah.
Just to soak up all that smoke flavor.
Yeah.
Because again, they've been smoked. You got 6 hours on here, and it's not crazy smoke.
No, it's not. No, it's good. Definitely good. Yeah, beef ribs.
If you can find them,
a different beef rib.
Give them a shot.
Yeah. Yeah, these are really good.
Let the wet naps going because
yeah,
it's rib day.
Rib day, messy rib day. Yeah.
But we're getting to that point. It's February now.
Yes.
So Kyle's doing a trip to Hawaii like he talked about, but when he gets back we gotta do the ice fishing.
Yes.
And get out on the lake.
We do.
And we're talking about hopefully we get a nice walleye, get some fillets.
Yep.
And then on the ice we're gonna pound them down and make some giant fish sandwiches.
Yes.
Fry those up with some breading on them.
Yes.
Like a cutlet.
Yep.
Put them on a bun with some homemade tartar sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Period. Just a good time. Just the guys get out, do some ice fishing, hang out.
Hopefully cell service doesn't work.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, seems to work pretty well everywhere now.
Yes. Yeah. But I think even like some of them luxury shacks, they have Wi-Fi and everything in them anyway. So
yeah, and we might be late to the party on booking now, so we might be in the tents.
Yeah, which I'm okay with too, because we have it set up like a luxury shack ourselves. Right?
Anyway,
that's kind of what we did. Is we rented a luxury shack. We spent all that money for a few days, and then we're like, if you do this a couple times a year, you can just buy your own stuff.
That's right.
Right. So I just went and bought a ice fish, big otter monster lodge. I insulated floor, diesel heater, underwater camera.
Yeah.
I had my flasher. I had everything set up.
Speaking of, I gotta start charging all those batteries and all that stuff because those have just been sitting since the last time we went.
Yeah, I do pull them out and charge them every once in a while. Yeah, I definitely want to maintain that kind of stuff. But yeah, bring the drone, maybe get some footage of that.
Yeah. I think it'll be neat to just do a cook right on the ice.
Yeah.
And the last time we went, like, it was insanely cold. But the few trips previous to that, remember how nice it was with the moon?
Yeah.
Full moon on the ice. Oh, yeah. It was lit right up.
Yeah. We got some pictures of our tent because there was no snow. It was just pure ice, right? So the tent at nighttime would light up the ice around it and look pretty cool. So yeah, we'll show some pictures of that too. Flash them up here. That was pretty sweet. Yeah, we had some good times out there. Yeah. And some not so good times.
Yeah.
That's back before I had the diesel heater and I had a running a generator with a, just a normal, I think I had the Dyson heater. And woke up in the middle of the night pretty chilly. Because the previous time we went out, it didn't even get down to -5. So that heater worked fine. But once you get below -5, I remember waking up in the night and I was pulling my tent down, like popping the roof down so I had less space in there to heat. Just trying to, survive the night. It got pretty cold. And then my generator shut off. I think I ran out of fuel, didn't I?
Yeah, that's when you ended up getting that set up for the Honda with the extra tank.
Yeah, and then I switched and I started running a boat tank.
Yeah.
You put it on the table above it so it kind of gravity feed. You buy a new cap for your generator, plug the boat tank into it, and then the thing would run for days.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was not cool because it was like 4 or 5 in the morning and I'm like, did I run to town to get fuel or something like that? I can't remember.
It's possible. There were so many trips that one winter. We must have went 20 times.
Yeah, that was fun. But one of the big things was I wanted to make sure I had everything perfect for when I brought my girls out, right? I didn't want to be spending the night and then same thing, being up at 4 a.m. and trying to run to town to get fuel.
People shivering.
Yeah, that's not fun, right? So I wanted to make sure, and that's when I was like, screw it, I'm going with the diesel heater.
Yeah.
And just wanted to eliminate every issue before I brought the kids out. And then once I did bring the kids out, they were just loving it. It was awesome because I was like, yeah, it was perfect.
And a lot of the time, the best fishing is late.
Yeah.
I don't know if the light's attracting them because it's lit up or what's going on, but that seemed to be when we were getting a lot of the bites too.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was fun. So I'm looking forward to getting back out there.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun when you bring your own tents anyways, because you setting things up and you're
not limited to where they put the shacks either, right? Because it's just a hot change. People. So it's like,
yeah, those things are booked in the same spots, getting fished for weeks.
24 hours a day for weeks on end.
Yeah,
you can sort of.
And our lakes around here aren't very populated with fish to begin with, right? So it's tough fishing here in central Alberta, that's for sure. I grew up in BC and the fishing there was just incredible. And you up in the Yukon, right? You're not having tons of people fishing the lakes out, right? When you got two major cities, 3 hours apart with millions of people.
Yeah.
People wanting to fish. There's only.
That was what was good about getting the underwater cameras was we were able to drill a hole and check it out before we start setting up camp, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because once you start setting up and getting cots out of those little tiny bags that nothing ever fits back into and sleeping bags, you don't want to drill your hole and go, uh-oh.
Yeah.
We're in 6 inches of water here.
Yes.
We're on a sandbar.
Yeah. And we learned that the hard way too, right? But yeah, doing our research, I remember Google mapping the lake and stuff like Kehoe, because it's a shallow lake, right? So where do we want to be? Oh, we can see there on Google Maps that there's a channel that runs through the lake, right? So we wanted to be on that channel to set up, and it was good, but everything worked out. So looking forward to, making use of this cold since we're in it. Might as well try to be happy and do something with it.
That's right.
Because this sucks.
And you know what? It hasn't been a horrible winter. At least we haven't had that stretch of 50 below.
Yeah, true.
And for the longest time, it didn't even look like we were going to get winter. So if we got to suffer through February, so be it.
Yeah. It's March and April that kind of, March seems to drag on forever, right? And it's like, it's supposed to be getting warm. But usually March is a long, cold month too. So, yeah. Well, I threw it out there yesterday. There's, where is he?
Oh, Tennessee.
Yeah. Wish we were there.
Yeah.
Because, it's...
Driving in a whiteout, it looked like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's no fun here for a certain amount of months, but we make do.
Yeah.
So, time we go ice fishing. So, what else is there to do?
But yeah, that's some of the stuff we're looking at doing is getting out of the garage.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, we got some people lined up. We want to get in here and put some food in front of them and do some interviews. They got some good stories.
Yeah, for sure.
We got that guy at the butcher shop, the guy with the bear story. Like there's some cool stuff to talk about it that's unique.
Yeah.
To central Alberta, Canada, right?
Yes. Yeah. I wish I could bring some meat to Hawaii with me.
Some Alberta beef.
Alberta beef. Their beef just isn't as good down there. Whatever. I'll post stuff in
It'll work.
Make it happen. Yeah. It'll be good.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Trevor.
And I'm Kyle.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Okay. It's time for our barbecue giveaway that we're calling Barbecue Brag to Win. One lucky listener will win some amazing barbecue merch that'll take your outdoor cooking to a whole new level. Whether you're a backyard beginner or a seasoned pitmaster, this giveaway is going to be for you. So what's up for grabs? First, a BBQ Beautiful bundle. This includes one BBQ Beautiful base layer, honey heat, brisket rub, and a spicy chimney from our lineup of seasonings and rubs. Next, one t-shirt and hat of your choice from the BBQ Beautiful website, www.bbqbeautiful.ca. And of course, there's going to be free shipping. How to enter? First, make sure you're subscribed to the BBQ Beautiful Podcast on your favorite podcast platform. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode or an announcement. Next, connect with us on social media. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok at BBQ Beautiful. Then share our latest episode on your stories or feed, and don't forget to tag us. Use the hashtag BBQBragToWin. BBQ BRAGTOWIN. This way we can easily find your posts. Finally, drop a comment on our giveaway post telling us about your favorite barbecue recipe, or share your best barbecue tip, pictures, or videos. And here's the kicker. For each additional entry you want to earn, simply engage with us. Like and share the posts, comment on our episodes, or even send us a voice message with your barbecue questions or stories. The more you interact, the more chances you have to win. So get creative and show us your barbecue. Let's talk about the timeline. You have until the 25th of each month to enter. You don't want to miss it, and who knows, it could be you. Why are we putting on this giveaway? Well, we want to express our thanks to each and every one of you who tunes in each week. Your support means the world, and this giveaway is our way of giving back to this amazing barbecue community that we're building together. And we really do want to hear from you. So what topics do you want us to cover in future episodes? Are there any barbecue legends or techniques you want us to dive into? Share your thoughts in the comments when you enter the giveaway. This is all about community, and we want to make sure that we're bringing the content you all love. So to recap, subscribe to the podcast, follow us on social, share our latest episode using hashtag BBQBragToWin, and comment on our giveaway post. It's that easy. Get excited because this is your chance to elevate your barbecue game with some awesome gear. Good luck to everyone out there, and may the best griller win.